welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for joining me for another one of my YouTube videos. So today I wanted to do a video which has been really highly requested as a god for quite a few years, and I don't know why I've never done it until this time. It was only when I was filming my journaling video last week I was like, yep, okay, I definitely need to do a video on this because it deserves its own video. So today I want to talk to you all about the power of dream lists. So this is a really powerful manifesting technique that I came across very early on in my law of attraction journey. God, nearly like 3.5 years ago now. Time literally flies. And I have used it for so many things throughout my life, and I just think it is my #1 like manifesting technique for so many reasons, as you will see within this video. So a dream list, for those of you who don't know, is pretty simply, it's another form of journaling, it's another form of scripting, but it's simply a list of requirements. That's what I would call it, a list of requirements and clarity to the universe of what you would like to manifest. Now, it's not necessarily just a big old list of what you want to manifest, like a goals list. It's more to do with big things that you want to manifest. So like your dream house, your dream partner, your dream career, your dream car, your dream friends. I'm trying to think of what else, like basically all of those kind of things you can use dream lists for. And why these work really well is because obviously with the law of attraction, as you will know, you need to get specific and you need to know what you want so the universe can know what you want as well. You know, if you don't know what you want, how can you expect the universe to know what you want? And I always use the restaurant analogy of, you know, you don't just go into a restaurant and say, I want a meal, there we go. You have to say, I want XYZ off the menu. So dream lists work in that very similar way of you need to get clear because the universe loves clarity. And you know, you just don't want to be like manifesting any old thing. You want to, you know, you can create the life of your dreams. So you need to know what that looks like and you know what you want and what you definitely don't want, which I know many of you will probably know in the love department anyway, what you definitely don't want. So I use this technique for my career. I've used it for my dream house. I manifested this house with a list. Dream love, God, tons of things. And I've also used lists as well to like improve things. So relationship things. So obviously, you know, if you're already with someone or you've already got the house or you've already got the career, you can obviously use these lists to also improve current situations as well. So it's really listing your dream ideal of that situation. So with dream love, obviously you would write all the things that you would want in your partner. So get really specific. I always say, like, looks and appearance wise, be flexible with that. You know, obviously if you want to put dark hair, tall, dark and handsome, things like that are fine. But you know, just don't be like too specific. Like I feel like eye color is probably too specific, because it's like, well, if you want someone with blue eyes but like say the love of your life has brown eyes, then you're kind of, you know, cutting him out. So I would always say like really specific stuff, maybe not so much, because you want to focus more on the emotional side of things, how this person acts, how this person is with you, because at the end of the day you could manifest someone with blue eyes but they could be a bit of a twat. So you want to make sure that you are putting in your order with the universe and, you know, getting really specific with what you would like to happen. So put things on there, you know, like whether they're caring, whether they're honest. And what I always find is really a good way to do this is to think of all the things you didn't like in your previous relationships. So think of all the things that your exes didn't do or really upset you or really hurt you with. So, you know, like if you were cheated on, then you would want someone who's honest and loyal and committed to you. You know, do you want similar interests as them? Like, do you want them to be spiritual? Do you want them to be self-employed, employed? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, really think about what you would like them to be on your list. So in regards to dream house lists and how you can kind of write them, really get specific again. So for example, with this house, I was like, white carpets. Now obviously I know like pure white carpets are impossible. I was like bright white carpets because I was so used to biscuit carpets in rented properties. I was like, I'm done with this biscuit, I want white. Again, white walls are really hard to come by as well. I was like, a nice grey kitchen, I wanted a nice garden, I wanted it in the area where I lived at the time, and I think that was about it of the requirements I put. It was basically garden, a house instead of a flat. Very white, very bright, light and airy, a grey kitchen, and that was about it. That's all I put. And then kind of as I went along the journey, as you'll know, of how I manifested this house, I kind of updated that list in the sense of, I said, oh, wouldn't it be funny if it was cheaper than my flat that I was paying, which was near on impossible, but I don't know why I said it, but it happened. And also, you know, I kind of thought actually I'd really like to private rent instead of rent through an agent because it'd be cheaper. And also agents just like to pick couples and people with solid, stable careers, not at the time single, self-employed ladies. So yeah, I kind of added those things in. But yeah, when I actually found my house, I was like gobsmacked because I was just like, oh my God, I've never seen carpets this white before. Oh my God, I've never seen walls this white before. It's light and airy. It's in the part I wanted to live in. It had a lovely garden, a lovely landlord, the whole freaking package, and it was cheaper than my flat. So the universe absolutely delivers. And I would say as well with like all your lists as well is, you know, when you're kind of manifesting these things, whether it's love, whether it's the house, career, car, whatever, or friendship, you know, yes, it's good to look back on that list and be like, right, okay, let's, you know, check, 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 check. But one thing I definitely learned with the love aspect was when you like meet someone, first of all, like you're not gonna know whether they're all those things. Like you're not like on date one gonna be like, right, are you this, are you this, are you this? Like that's crazy. Please don't do that. I wouldn't advise doing that. Like, yeah, this is my dream list. If you don't like, if you're not all of this, bye-bye. Like do not do that. Give the poor buggers a chance. So yeah, it's good to obviously look back on your list and refer to them to say like, yeah, does this tick? Yes, yes, yes. But especially with the dream love and partner, I would say give it time, because that was one top tip a lovely follower actually gave me. She was like, give it time. And then over the course of the couple of months, I realized, you know, that he ticked more of the boxes, and I was like, oh, there we go, yeah, that's it. So yeah, definitely don't write people off straight away. Give them time. And the thing is as well, is especially with love, have fun. Like you don't want to be sat there like looking at your list like, not this, not this, not this. But have fun, you know, trust your intuition, trust yourself, have fun with it, enjoy the dating process, enjoy meeting people. And when you feel like, actually, I think this person's, you know, is serious, I like this, then look at your list and be like, yeah, 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 yeah. And obviously if they're not like, or you go along the line and you kind of realize that they're not those things, you know, listen to your standards as well, listen to your intuition always, but also think, you know, if this person isn't like what I thought they were, then you should be like, you know, don't lower your standards for that. Like stick to your list. You wrote that list for a purpose. So also don't be afraid, because the universe will test you sometimes. So don't be afraid if you think, actually, I don't think it is this person, because obviously, you know, you want to be true to yourself and true to what you want as well. And again, the same can be applied to houses, friendships, everything. You know, the universe can test us sometimes. I definitely got tested with the house. There was a property very similar beforehand, but didn't have a lot of its requirements, and then I still went for it and it fell through. So the universe knew what it was doing, and no matter how much I pushed, yep, still wasn't going to get it, because I was meant to live here. So dream lists, as you can see, are so important, because when you can have clarity within yourself, the universe can have clarity with you. And a lot of the times why our manifestations don't happen instantly or feel blocked or feel stuck is because we just haven't got clear. We haven't got that kind of clarity, and we haven't said to the universe, actually, I know what I want and this is what I want. So you can say, yeah, I want to manifest a dream love, I want to manifest a dream house, but do you know what that looks like? Have you got clear with yourself? Have you written it down and written your dream list? So again, in the sense of improving relationships or improving work or career or friendships, you know, you can still put like dream relationship list or dream friendship list. You know, you can still name it very similar things, but you know, write down what you want, what your kind of non-negotiables are, what your, you know, ideal relationships, friendships, career is. You know, how can you improve it? Do you want respect? Do you want to be listened to? Do you want to feel happy? Do you want to do more fun things? Do you want to trust that person. You know, whatever it could be, you know, write down all of these things. You know, write down all of these things because it will and still absolutely can help. And what I would say as well is that by writing that kind of second list, if you need to, is either going to upgrade the situation, up level the situation, or bring someone new in, whether it's friends, career, whatever. Like, it will be that up leveled or something better. So never feel like worried that you're not gonna get that or that's too much to ask, because it's definitely never too much to ask. You know, this is your life and what you stand for and what you want, and that's absolutely okay to ask for that. And that's why this exercise is so good, because you are able to do it and it works so freaking well. So once you've written your list, no matter what kind of list it is, and you know, write a separate list for each thing. Again, get really specific with things, you know, prices of things, locations, how much money you want to earn if it's a career, you know, really get specific with how many hours you want to work a week, what type of environment you work in, the work or field you do work in. And if you don't know those things, if you're like, actually I don't know, then just write, you know, a job and career that makes me happy, a job and career that brings me fulfillment or is my life's purpose. You know, use words like that if you don't know like a specific field you want to work in or job position. And once you've written your list, I would say pop them away safely, whether that's in your manifestation box, whether that's in a notebook, wherever you keep your like manifestations as such. Keep it safe in there and see what happens. And again, you know, there's no like magical time frame with a lot of these things. It'll be when you're ready, divine timing, all those lovely beautiful things. So just like once you've written your list, really switch off from it, almost forget you've even written the list, and you know, only pull it out, I would say, when you feel you've met that person or the house has come up or the career's come up. You know, take it out and just think, right, does this match my requirements as such? But again, be flexible, because we might think we know what's best for us, but actually the universe always knows better. This is why I say do not get like superficial with especially dream love and stuff. Like, don't put appearances down, because you, like, I always find, and I see this a lot, that actually your dream love will be completely different to what you probably think they are. So this is why be flexible with your list. You know, have these specifications, have these requirements, but also be open to it being this or something better. So you could even write that at the bottom of your list, you know, I call this into my life now, or something better for my highest good and for the highest good of all. Because you may know what you want, but the universe does know better. And like, sitting here a few years on with all the things I've manifested, I'm like, yep, the universe knew better, and I'm so glad it did. So I hope this video has really helped you guys on how to write your dream list, and now you can all go away and do them and manifest so much abundance into your life. And also let me know your success stories in the comments down below if you've used dream list before, or you've used a similar technique that's really worked for you with clarity. So thank you so much guys for watching my video. I appreciate all your views and likes. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here, because I would love to see you again soon. Don't forget to leave me a comment in the comments box down below, because I replied to them all. And don't forget, you can also join my free Law of Attraction support group over on Facebook, where you can join myself and other like-minded souls, where we talk all things positivity and spirituality. So I hope you have a great week, whatever you're up to, and I will see you in my next video, which will be next week. Lots of love, guys.